Hey everyone, so for those who don't know our story and aren't following my son John and I, my name's John, and my son John and I, we bike all kinds of miles on a Terra Trike Tandem Rover, and my son has autism and he's nonverbal, and so this is something that we do that really helps him out and helps keep him centered and helps him. It's a great coping mechanism. But the other day when we were biking, we were hit while we were waiting at a traffic light. And so what this video is today is me disassembling the bike that we were hit on so I can take some of the pieces off it to be put on a new bike so we can have another bike so we can go out and start riding again. So, but I guess I'll just get right into taking it apart and you guys can watch along and I'll explain some of what I'm doing as we do it. So what we're focusing on right now, that's the rear hub. This was a brand new hub that we had bought and a brand new rim to allow. It did much better shifting than the stock rim. It's an Alfini 11. Hopefully the hub's still good. We'll find out as we take it apart whether or not the hub's still good. Obviously the rim's got to be replaced. But the other problem is over here where the frame bent. There's a chance we could probably straighten that frame out, but I don't know that it would have the right strength. And my son's only getting bigger and I'm not small. So this is why we have to replace it. And this center crank, it's a synchronized system. So for those who don't know, that means when we pedal together. It's synchronized. The new bikes come with an independent pedaling system, which for my son's needs won't work good because my son wouldn't pedal if it was an independent system. He would just spin backwards and he wouldn't pedal. This helps him pedal, and then that really helps him also. In addition to being a relaxing thing, it helps him with exercise and muscles, and it's just good exercise. So, but because they don't have that, so what we have to do is we have to take this crank, has to be taken apart out of here to be put onto the brand new bike. So that's what we're going to work on right now. I'm going to start disassembling this thing, and you guys can watch along as we take it all apart. So as you can see on here, the other stuff we do for John really likes to listen to the radio, so we have a radio that he can listen to. Lately what we've been doing is we've been doing Bluetooth and listening to satellite radio, so I'm not listening to the same music and the same commercials all the time. This is just a battery pack, so that way it doesn't go dead for him. And I know we got hit, but John does wear a high-vis vest. We have a lighted stick here that we always have on the bike that's lit up even during the day to draw attention. We do have a flag with the big flag that was right in the person's view when they would have hit us, but what are you gonna do? Accidents happen. Fortunately, no one was hurt. So these back handlebars, I'm gonna get these out of the way first because when I take it in, they don't really need these. We'll just hang on to those as when we're all done. I think we're gonna end with a lot of spare parts, but for the new bike, but that's fine. The handlebars, I don't know, John doesn't, sometimes it seems like he's hanging on to them, sometimes they're just there. I don't know, I think it protects him a little bit, keeps his legs in so he doesn't hang out and stuff, so that's good. So that's going. And then I think we'll take off this back rim. I must have loosened this up the other day. Loose. So we'll see if I can get this out of here without. I have to take these all the way off. Maybe they got it now. This was a brand new hub. We had just put it on because the other one we had a lot of miles on it, and so we were having trouble with the shifting with it. And so we got a brand new hub, and it really made a huge difference. It was so nice, but what are you gonna do? It's all done now. Hang on. Let's see if I can get this apart. Gotta get trying to get the cable off of here. So get the shifter cable out of there. Oh, I honestly don't know if this is broke. It's hard to tell. So here's the, let me get the tube out of the way. So this is what's left of the rear rim where we got hit. I think the hub's fine. As you can see where, yeah, it looks fine. It just looks like the spokes are all in the way. I think once the spokes are put back on there and out of the way, I think this dust ring will just go back on there. So hopefully that's still good, because that's, if you look that up, that's an expensive piece. So hopefully that's still good. And we only had, I know we didn't have more than 200 miles on it. I know it wasn't more than 200 miles. So that's that. I think the tire's probably fine. I don't know. It's hard to say. Tire might be fine. But we gotta get this seat out of the way here. I think. So we'll take, yeah, we had done, what size wrench do I need here? Let's see. I think I need wrenches here. Some different wrenches. How small is that? How small is that? Must be a 5/16. But we'll see. And then, so the frame comes apart in sections. So once we get this part off, 1/4 inch. There we go. That's the right wrench. But if you can, I don't know if you can see on here, right, where the bumper of the car actually rubbed right up the back of the seat posts and right toward my son's head. So thankfully he wasn't hurt. Thankfully we're all, we're all safe physically, and the bike can be fixed. So we'll get it all apart here. What is going on? Let's see. I think this must thread in both directions. It must thread through the piece, and then I had a nut on the backside. I think I remember doing that to just have it be more secure. It threads through the frame, plus I had a nut on the backside because we had trouble with these coming loose just from the rattling. So we'll see. That rim is crazy how we had gotten it double walled. I mean, that rim was an aftermarket rim. It was a BMX rim to handle more of the more of the punishment that we gave it for the miles we rode. But So to see that kind of crush, that's kind of surprising to me. But guess bike isn't going to win a battle with a car. So let's see if we can get this seat post out of the way. Right, it's done. Let's see if we can get. And we had trouble with the chain tubes with it. With it rubbing. The chain tubes eventually, over time, with the miles we put on it, the chain tubes eventually started wearing out, and it actually broke the brackets over time, just from, as we put, on the bike total, probably 6,000 or 7,000 miles. We put 4,000 just in the last year, so that's a lot of miles. I don't, you put that many miles on anything, and it's going to be rough. Having trouble trying to break this zip tie. There we go. Get that out of the way. And then we can go back to get the seat bolt out of here. Yeah, I'm anxious to see if they've made changes on the. We've had trouble with the seat post, with the seat bracket all along, with it sliding like it's supposed to. I'm hoping the new version works a little better than the old version did. So, let's wait and see how that works. Well, what in the world is that? Just adjust. There we go. Let's see if we can get that out. This was another thing, this adjusting bracket over the time. We have, that broke on us too. Trying to get it tight enough so it didn't slide back anymore, and we busted that and had to, that was a pain. Wonder what I can do to get that, this bolt doesn't want to go. See if it'll start to back out here in a minute. I don't think it's backing out. Let's see if we can do it this way. There we go. Seat's off. So, and then now we can get down to, so these frames are in sections. Because this bike can be either a single seater, or you buy this center piece and then it becomes a tandem. So. I think this should all come with that piece. So this is the back fork, and so this is the same piece whether it's tandem or a single seater. So So that's that piece done. Now we gotta go to this. I think we gotta do, so we need both the front crank and the rear crank for the new one, so that way they don't spin independently anymore. So we'll take this front crank, which we got to take off anyway to get to that center piece. So. And these are nice. These have an adjustable boom, so you can be a lot taller with the Rover. The Pro, you have 3 different boom lengths, and so there's a lot less forgiveness in how tall you can be, or short, whatever, like the height restrictions for each boom. But this one is nice because it's got a really long boom, which is good because both my boys are taller, so it allows for a lot more forgiveness. Huh. Oh, let me look for another hammer. A block of wood, so we don't break anything. Is that not moving? Boy, I wonder if we bent something else. This does not want to move. Huh. I wonder if we bent more than we thought we bent. Let's get some more things loosened and see where we're at. There we go. Let's take that chain off. Okay. All right, so this piece has to go. This will be, because we need that front crank set. So I'm not sure whether or not they're going to take the front crank out of this one, or if we're just going to switch out the whole boom. The boom doesn't look like it got bent, so that's a positive. So, and then, I didn't realize that. So I suppose it makes sense. The front seat mounts to the center frame section. So boy, that does not open up. Let's see. Oh. And with this seat, and you can see we have a nice setup for John for his so he can have snacks and drinks. All right. So now what else do I have to get off of here? So it looks like I just have to pull these two pieces to the seat bracket, And I think we'll have it all the way apart. I wonder if I could have picked a hotter, more humid day to do this on. But we'll see. When we have time. So that's that one. All right, almost done here. All right, so that is, oh, we got one more zip tie we gotta break. That's not good. Hopefully I didn't break any of that. All right, so this is the reason the bike couldn't be used anymore. So that bend right there, that makes it so, I mean, I just don't think if we straightened it, it would ever be safe again. So, but we still need, because of the fact that we want to have a synchronized pedaling system, we need that center section. But you can see one of the parts we wore out as we rode. We actually, these bolts shook loose over time and we lost one. We had to use a bolt, just a regular bolt, until we could figure out. That was another piece I was looking for to fix, but hopefully they have one. But the fix just cleared, so it worked. But that's where we're at. So that's the first video in our rebuilding process. So stay tuned. We'll be posting more videos. And once again, thank you to everyone who donated to our GoFundMe. It was insane and humbling and rewarding to know that the community cared that much about John, to come together and to raise $6,000 in under 38 hours was amazing. And that makes it so now we can get the bike we need so John and I can keep riding. And so hopefully before the 4th of July, we're back out there and we'll keep posting videos and keep you guys updated. So thanks everybody. Bye.